What's up guys, the Bobcat here, and welcome back to Fallen Enchantress Legendary Heroes as the Yithril faction. And last time we got into a war with the whatever they call wrestling, I don't know. I never bothered to figure out how to pronounce it. Yeah, they attacked us and then stopped for some reason, and they founded a second city, which I didn't notice. So yeah, that's what happened, and let's continue. And I think we need to get a second city out. I will agree to that, because that is a nice treaty. And where do we want to go? Let's start killing some of the things loitering around our territory. And we've got a pioneer going. We've got some X-Men finished, they can join up with the army. And we need to find a second place for a city. What the? Oh, you little... I was worried something like that was going to happen, and it did. Well then, nothing for it but to build some more pioneers and rebuild it. I would like to build some of these, but I don't think we can quite afford it yet. A mason seems certainly very good though, as would the Great Mill. So we'll queue them up at least, and continue. I can't afford to not have that. Oh, okay, declared war on us again. We should probably destroy them. How much damage would we take? Barely any. Gotta love the frame drops. You are going to get another level of lethal. And we are going to send our units down here and try capture Madden's Cross. Because we can. Apparently something's upset with us. Yeah, these guys. We do have a medium army, but I don't think we can afford to attack them. Can we take them? I'm not sure. Maybe. They've got a lot of health. And we don't exactly have the best with weapons. Let's just try and avoid them for the time being and go capture that city. Our main city should be okay. It is a fortress after all, so I don't think we'll need to worry too much about its life expectancy. We'll have to get rid of them as well because they destroyed our outpost. Let's keep heading down here though. That's got an iron mine there as well, which would be very nice to get hold of. So you guys move up. A drink while we're waiting. Finished administration. Very nice. Let's get some more weapons going, I think. I really want to get to Juggernauts quickly. That's a long time to wait though. Let's get these going. We'll get up to enchantment. That'll get us some nice enchanted axes, and that should be quite nice to get hold of. Now we've got to rebuild our mine as well, which is annoying. Now, can we take this city? That is a question. It's only got one squad of defenders, so we should be more than capable of taking it, I feel. It's got some... Yeah, it should be okay to take. I'm a tad worried about this one going up here and attacking us that way. We are a bit far away after all. But I think we'll be okay. Hopefully. You're going to stay in the city, because I haven't found a place to put you yet. And I actually want to get some more defenders going, I think. Just to be safe. They are going to be a while before they're built. Let's attack the city while we are waiting. And we should easily be able to take it. Onto the battlefield we go. Now then, what are they wielding? Clubs, I think? No, enchanted hammers. They're like lightning hammers, which is kind of worrying, because lightning hammers are really, really good. So hopefully they won't do significant damage to us. Nice damage from our warrior. Let's get you going and finish them off. And you can move forward. Can you kill them? 3 to 6 times 3 or 714 times 3. Perfect. No injury. That could have been a bit dangerous had it gone a different way. We're going to want to get maybe a monument first. How's the unrest like? 57. It's a bit high, certainly. We'll get a bell tower, merchants, workshop, maybe a black market, we'll see. What would we want to make that city into? I'm thinking a conclave. We don't have great money at the moment, but a conclave would boost our research forward, and I think we need better research. I can't help but feel we're slightly behind in that aspect. I'm kind of worried about the number of monsters that are roaming around us as well. That shadow warg, how dangerous is it? It's got 26 attack. We should be able to take it. I'm kind of worried about leaving the city undefended. Let's go and kill these things here and get them out of the way. That way we don't have to worry about them causing any problems. You guys can head that way. Yeah, you guys don't exactly have the greatest of damage on them. Which is kind of a shame, but when we get enchanted weapons and as they improve and as our equipment improves, we're going to start doing a lot more. So you can move forward and start chopping away with your dual axes. Ooh, a critical. Very nice. You can move forward and chop away. Good. I mentioned this already, but axes get the special ability of having a backswing. So if we miss with our first hit, then we have a chance of getting another hit. And when we get the juggernauts, you'll really see that come into effect. But for now, we're going to have to deal with it being on very standard units. It's kind of why I'm also tempted to rush juggernauts, but at the same time I don't want to. I suppose I haven't really spoken about what all the different weapons do. I've mentioned them a couple of times in passing, but I think I'll go into a bit more detail here. So axes have the chance of doing the backswing, which obviously means that if they miss, they get a second hit. Hammers have a chance of performing a bash, which means it will knock the opponent down for a turn, so they won't be able to take their next action. Swords have the benefit of having a counter-attack when they attack, so if you're attacked by someone, or if you attack someone wielding a sword, they are likely to get a counter-attack off on you, and they might hit you. Let's see, this shadow warg, ooh, it's got a bit of bite to it. How well can our units deal damage to it? Pretty well. It does have counter-attack on it, which is kind of annoying. Oh, we bashed it, that's good. Means it's not getting back up for its turn, so just lay into it. Easily done. We haven't got a warg pelt, which we can sell for money. Our hero has leveled up, so what do we want to get? A quick drink. Air Disciple, Earth Disciple. Earth Disciple, that tremor is really, really good, and I might want to consider getting it. Obviously increasing accuracy is really good as well. I'm going to actually go for this tremor. That way, if enemy units start creeping towards our capital, we can more effectively control where they go and deal with them. Something was just cast on our city. What was that? Increase the unrest, so we've got huge unrest here now. 87 unrest. I don't know how to get rid of that. Nor am I sure what happens when you get to super high unrest. We'll have to see. Obviously, I think our production, our production's been tanked by the unrest problems, which is less than ideal. Can we take out this army? It is weak. We'll wait a few turns, let the army heal up a bit, and then we will go and destroy that army next to us and get rid of it. That way we don't have to worry about the city being taken out. Now here we can upgrade our outpost. We're going to want to get a high tower on that eventually. That way it can boost our vision range. So we can see where they've got their sort of expansion going. Let's attack this army and we'll go get rid of it. It's very spread out, which is kind of annoying. But our units are very strong and quite capable indeed, compared to the enemies we are fighting. So you can move forward and kill it, because they've got barely any health. In fact, they've got literally like nothing in terms of health, which is certainly very good. Less problems for us when it comes to getting rid of them. Get our militia moving forward. Get our guy behind him. We're going to boost his initiative, I think. That guy's dodged. 1 damage. You can go forward. You can't outright kill him, but you can have a chance at outright killing him. Didn't work, but it's kind of to be expected. I don't like the fact that our units are so spread out. It's kind of annoying. But we'll have to make do. Next turn we'll boost his initiative, I think. Who do we want to kill? We'll kill him, because it's guaranteed. You can't go forward, unfortunately, but you can boost their initiative. You can finish him off. No problem. You can come down as well. Chances are when you get us there, it's going to be over, but regardless. Oh, they don't do a lot of damage, do they? Getting some enchanted hammers is going to be really nice, but we're going to need shard harvesting for that. Or crystals at least, so that's not exactly ideal. Good thing we're working on that though. I think we are anyway. Well, regardless, we're going to need crystals. So we're going to have to get some of them going. Let's just speed this up. And we can go and destroy the Darkling camp now. What do we get? Oh, a backpack. Increases the wearer's initiative. Enchanted backpack, in fact. We'll put it on our leader. And we'll send him down here. Start exploring some of these monster bones. We are at war, so we do have to keep an eye on things. They are really far ahead in terms of points. And I'm worried about why they are so far ahead. Does concern me indeed. I still like the fact that Cragspawn army is like chasing me down. It's making me uncomfortable. Rations. Another spot for a city. Might have to expand that way. Up here, things look okay. What's the unrest like? 16. That is gimping our building just a little bit. Hopefully we can get that down. Yeah, administration obviously helps with that. Yep, we've finished that now, so we can get some of the minor enchantments. Yeah, that Cragspawn army is far too close for me to like it. If it attacks us, then we'll get rid of it. Might have to get rid of it anyway. Is there anything we can cast on it to sort of gimp it a little bit? Unfortunately not. I mean, we could probably take them, but I'm worried about the amount of damage we'd suffer. Can we upgrade our units? Is a question. No. That is a shame. Well, let's get the army regardless. And then we are medium, and it is medium. I just don't want to lose units doing this. I'm not going to. We don't do enough damage. You do like 4 to 8 times 3, which is not a lot. And if they've each got 100 hit points, then well, destroying our iron mine. So still going to cause problems regardless. I think I want to wait though till I get enchantment, or yeah, enchantment. That way we can get some magic weapons going. There are some enemies a bit close up here, which is less than ideal as well. That city will need to go. I'm looking forward to going here though, because this is the one of the master quest, which is what I'm hoping to go for in terms of victories. I don't want to grow the city outwards anymore. That's worrying me. They just came towards the city. What sort of defense does it have? It's got 3 lots of militia. Well, it's actually got 7 lots of militia. But I don't know how that's going to help it terms of defences. We can't rush by anything. It costs far too much, fortunately. That town hall would be very nice. But it does increase the zone of control, and I'm worried about this Grave Elemental's army coming in. Decisions. How long will it take to build you? 4 turns. Well, we'll get the defender done. He's done really quickly, and he should help keep the city alive. Ah, we've met someone new. How nice. How many turns left on that? 12 seasons. Let's keep going. This city's actually building stuff now. It's got some production back. Looks like the unrest has dropped. And when it gets to Bell Tower, it's going to drop a bit more. Then we can get stuff like the administration, town hall going even, and that will drop it even further. Kingdom of Altar has built the Merchant's Bazaar. Not that surprised. People obviously do like to go for wonders. Our defenders are going to jump into the city, provide a bit of extra defence. We do have pioneers in there, but pioneers can't exactly do much. That Cragspawn army has vanished. It's gone back up there. Good, that means we can move our people out and go and kill something. Like him. And that went just fine. Did suffer a bit of damage, but that'll heal up. We can rush by something if we want. Yeah, sure, peace in our time. They just keep declaring war on me, so having peace is always nice. We're not quite the worst player, but they're just so high up, which confuses me as to how they're so high up. And we've got a lot of mana actually, I've just noticed, so let's do this. Now we have money. Now we can rush buildings and get some stuff built quickly. Yes, our mana doesn't really go up that quickly. It goes up by, what, 2? No, 1 a turn. Which is not very quick. But hopefully that will increase as we move through. Well, it will increase as it goes through. I am interested to help. He's got 2 settlements. Propose trade. We'll send him some metal. We'll give him 20 metal. For like... No, he depends how much he wants them for. I forget where you see it, but there's somewhere you can check to see if... there it is. It's at the bottom, isn't it? Perceived value. So that's worth what? Yeah, that's worth nothing. He doesn't want that at all. When it comes to research, he's a bit more inclined for that. How much crystal are you willing to offer? We'll give him just a tad more in that. It's not a lot, but it should help. We've got 1 crystal now. Not that's worth absolutely anything, but, you know, it's something. Hopefully we'll be able to make use of it a bit later on. Obviously when we actually start getting crystal mines out, then it's going to be a lot nicer for us. Quick drink. So we're starting to clear up the surrounding area, which is nice. That does worry me. It is a troll. We could probably take it, actually. Maybe. Again, I'm still waiting on the next 3 turns to come through. We don't have any crystals, though, which does need solving. If we were to grab our pioneer and move her out up to here. we could put her there, then we should be able to... Actually, we need to go there. I'd rather head through the forest than through the land next to the butchermen and such. Yes, he's coming after us, which is not good. But if we move up there, we can put a outpost there, and hopefully that'll get us the crystal we need to build the enchantment weapons, because we need crystals. There we go, open research. Shard harvesting. Getting that would be quite nice. Is there anything which I particularly want? Bar obviously going up here and getting juggernauts. Let's get some more research, I think. Let's get education. Yep, I wasn't able to take on quests. That's just because we're not a hero. Is that butcherman still going to follow us? Hopefully he'll leave us alone. Get an outpost. Build on that. Down here, that troll's walking around. Oh, hello. Is that a free meal I see there? Oh no, we're not at war. Never mind. Let's go kill a troll. Not particularly quick, but we'll let it come to us. It's actually further, can move further than I thought it could. Well, looks like we're going to take some troll punches to the face. Ooh, that hurt a little bit. Start chopping into it. Try to get everyone surrounding it. There we go. Easily done. Just a low level troll. And our person leveled up as well. Can make him even more lethal. Yeah, we'll make him even more lethal. Then we'll put them back in the city. I'm kind of worried about up here and everything, but it looks like it'll be fine. I don't think they're going to attack. That butcherman's going to cause problems. I can already tell. How strong is he? Not as strong as our defender. The most epic of battles. He's actually quite quick. Ooh. But now he's not going to cause problems for our outpost and destroy it, so that's him dealt with. What time are we on? Hey, we found altar. That's nice. And we have completed the Great Mill. We got a new champion thanks to the fame. We're just going to start building a second army. Who would we want? You've got... Ooh. Water Disciple is really good. However, we have another person here of Yithril, so we'll get her. You can run back into the city. Unfortunately, she's all the way down here, so getting her back up here is going to take a bit of running. But we'll send her up this way. Obviously it'll take a bit of time, but she'll eventually get here. And it also misses out some more of the more dangerous monsters and enemies around the area. You better not build an outpost. I'll be very disappointed in you if you do. In fact, just to be sure, let's get the monument queued up, put it at the front and rush by it. It cost us a little bit, but that should stop. Well, looks like it didn't grow as far as I wanted it to. I may have dissuaded her from using her pioneers there. How are things looking up here? We've got the crystal done in 3 turns. Can't rush by it. Then I think we obviously want the smelter, because that got destroyed. And what else? That guardian would be really nice, but we do not have the crystal to support it. Let's get granary and irrigation then. And we'll stay away from the administrative building for the time being. Again, kind of worried about growing the cities too wide and encouraging monsters to attack us. We've got an outpost there. Thankfully we've got the metal, so that's good. Now, how are we going to do this? Well, we're not getting crystal yet, which sucks, but we'll get that in 2 turns, so not so much of a problem. We have got education now, so we can boost our research nice and high. What's this? Gildar? Yes, please. Let's get cooperation going. You can jump into the city. We're going to want to get a school, which will boost forward our research quite significantly, which will certainly be a very good thing. The more research we have, the better. You want an economic treaty, but you demand Gildar. You know what? I'll accept. Hopefully that'll pay off. 0.4, and it cost us how much? I'm going to be friendly for the time being. There's nothing I can do. He's been destroyed. Ah, the city is now grown. We're going to want a conclave, I think. A town obviously would be really good for the Gildar, but I fancy a conclave. Get the research up. We'll obviously want the Gildar to be sorted out sooner rather than later, but we're not hemorrhaging, and we can convert alchemy into, well, magic into money, so I am not too worried about that little part. But still, how much are we making? Herbalists get mana per season. I would like to get that actually. After cooperation, we'll work more on the military aspect, I think. Ooh, yeah. You see, now that we've moved, and now that we've expanded territory, these guys are moving. Unless they're just chasing down the pioneers, in which case... Yoink! I may have upset them. You are too powerful to be wandering close to my city. Why are you scared? Hey, with settlement has grown. So what would we want? The prison would be okay. Minus 10% unrest in all cities. The gallows would stop unrest affecting our production. Although, what unrest do we have at the moment? 11. So how's that affecting our production? It's knocking off 7 production, which is less than ideal. I think we'll go for the prison. It does slow the settlement's growth, but overall it's a big boost, and in all cities that's minus 10, including this one I'm imagining. So that should go down from 11 to 1. And did it? It did indeed. So yeah, it lost some growth, which is a shame, but now our other cities are going to be better off for it. As you can see, it's knocked that down a bit. We can actually get a look at their city now. They've certainly expanded a lot. Lots of quests actually. Do we have a quest at the moment? We do not. Well, I would not mind grabbing one. There is a quest up here we can do. Unfortunately there are enemies walking around, so they'll need to be dealt with. What time are we on? 27. 28-ish. Well, it actually says 29 on my phone, but I have restarted the recording twice just to make sure there's no desync issues. So, and it didn't quite restart when I wanted it to, so the time is slightly out, slightly ahead, maybe about by 20 seconds. So it's probably just going 29 now. Have another drink while we wait. Yeah, well, once we get our juggernauts going, we are going to be unstoppable. Like, enemies are just going to melt. It's going to be glorious. Which is what makes the Yithril such a powerful faction. And that troll army would be nothing. Just dead. Especially with a general who has accuracy increases. If we go to traits, maybe? Yeah, with accuracy increases, it means that the backswing, or the maul even, has less chance of missing, so you can just get multiple mauls over and over and over again. and it can be wonderful. But the Kingdom of Tarth, as far as I know, the most useless nation in the entire game. They are coming very close, and I do not like that. Let's make sure they cannot do anything for a few turns. I am absolutely terrified of them, actually. We can upgrade you to lightning mauls, or lightning hammers. Now the question is, do we want the lightning hammers? Well, it's pretty much all we can take. So, I think I would want the lightning hammers. All our crystal's gone now, and we're really low on cash, but we got lightning hammers. So now our damage has increased a bit. And we've got cooperation done. Animal husbandry, I don't think we need that. All those are quite cheap, actually. Let's start work on drills. And then we'll go up, well, how do I can't queue apparently, which is really annoying. We'll go there, and then we'll head up to juggernauts. And we'll get the juggernauts going. And once we do that, then, well, we won't be in such bad situations. As long as we can get close, the enemy are pretty much dead. And I just realised I've hit 30 minutes, so I'm going to have to end this part here. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed, and are enjoying, and I will see you all next time.